Yes. Yes. Tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Let the record spin. Hit the like button quack if you Coach Sean's friend. Please hit the like button on your way in. Roll Tide too. Now let's begin. On the top of the head is Coach Sean. Everybody know Bama's #1. If you don't know that, then you's a straight potato. Got the force like Darth Vader. Roll Tide to the undefeated player. How you guys doing, man? Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Please hit that like button on your way in. Please, please, please hit the like button on your way in. Roll Tide to Mickey Pate. Roll Tide to Sweet Home Bama 24. Roll Tide to 5 Adam. Roll Tide to Marcia Avini. Been a new member. Shout out to you, Marcia. Please hit that like button. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me turn my jams down. I was over here feeling it. Roll Tide to everybody in the chat, man. Roll Tide to all the haters of Bama football. If you hate Bama, then I love you, because we need haters. We enjoy haters. We love haters. We need haters. We need your doubt, right? We need your doubt. We enjoy your doubt, because the same people that's doubting us, right? After we put belt to ass, right? It's going to be what it's going to be. Doubt us at your own apparel, man. Roll Tide to everybody popping in, man. Please hit that like button if you guys will. Please tap in, tap in, tap in. And let the record spin. Here to talk some Bama football with you guys, man. What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? Jihad Campbell. Now, we're not sleeping on Jihad. Jihad is already a dog. We already know it. Everybody know what Jihad can do. Everybody's excited about Jihad, including myself. I'm ecstatic about him. Really enjoy the fact that he came back to Bama football. I think Jihad is just probably being slightly slept on because he didn't participate in A-Day, right? So you know how it is, man, with college football, out of sight, out of mind. Not saying that the great Jihad Campbell is out of mind. It's just some of these people who don't know Bama football the way we do may not understand the significance or the importance of one Jihad Campbell. Jihad Campbell, the man, JC. I think Jihad will be an all-SEC player. And I think this year will be his super coming out party, as last year was. We got to get him back healthy, though. We got to get him back healthy. He'll be the sting in this defense, I think. Yeah, he should be the sting. And I think Jihad gonna have a great season, man. I really do. I don't think he's getting a lot of pub at the moment, just because there's not a lot of college football cracking at the moment. I can guarantee you when the season start back and the publications come out, Jihad Campbell's name will be somewhere in that all-SEC preseason, just as well as Deontay Lawson. And that's what I do believe. 5 Adam, what's up with you, guy? How you doing, man? Roll Tide to all of you. Please hit that like button on your way in, if you don't mind. Sweet Home Bama 24, what's up with you, bro? Good to see you. Robert Mahan. Robert says he wanted to play, but the coach wouldn't let him. He warmed up and everything, but the coach said no. Oh, man, much love to you back, Robert, man. And I don't blame coach. We need for Jihad to be 100% healthy with this run that we got to go on. We got probably one of the roughest schedules that Alabama has had in recent memory this year. I don't ever recall us playing. Think about it this way. Look at it this way. 2 years ago, we went on the road to LSU, on the road to Texas, on the road to Ole Miss, on the road to Arkansas, on the road to Tennessee, right? This year, we go on the road to all those games, take out the Ole Miss, add Oklahoma, take out the Texas, add Wisconsin. So it's just as tough, if not more tough, this year. What's up, Ruben? How you doing, Ruben Poole? Roll Tide to you, bro. Please hit that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, much love to even the rubberneckers, man. But I really wish you guys would hit that like button for Coach Sean. I appreciate you more than you know. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for tapping in. That's much love to you all. Mickey Pate says, Coach Sean, did you hear about the NFL going to measure the first downs electronically? I didn't, Mickey. I think I seen a publication about that. But when I seen it was NFL, I sort of skipped over it a little bit, to be completely honest. Bentley boy SBJ, what's up with you, my bro? I appreciate that, bro. Much love to you. Let me know, guys, in the chat if that music is too loud. I will cut it down if need be. If it need to be louder, I'll cut it up. If it's just right, I'll leave it right there. Make sure you hear me clearly. Sometimes in the headphones and the earpieces, you can't tell how loud it is to you guys. Five Adams says, I like the defensive line. LT Overton, defensive tackle Jeremiah Beeman, and the new guy, Stephen M. I think it's Mbamue, right? I think Stephen is going to be a great talent. I think that young man is incoming freshman. He's going to be great. I don't think he get here until fall. Jeremiah Beeman is working his ass off. I've been seeing that. LT Overton is probably going to have a big role in this team. Probably a big role, right? Ruben Mute is good. Adam says great. Okay, Bentley boy says it's good. Okay, appreciate that, man. Five Adam and Caden Jones. Yeah, Caden Jones is more your coverage linebacker. I think he's going to be good. He's fast. I think him and Sterling Dixon is going to have huge years for this football team. Coach DeBoer does not mind putting those young freshmen in, letting them get their feet wet. I think these kids, the future of Alabama is great, man. This transition right now is a little tricky, but I think the future is absolutely outstanding, bro. Right? John J., what's up with you, man? Roll Tide to all of you. Please hit that like button on your way in, brothers and sisters. I ain't gonna worry you long, but I really wanted to talk to you guys. Got a few really good topics that I wanted to speak about. Had so many of them, I had to take me a couple of notes so I wouldn't forget what I wanted to tell you guys. Billy Boy SBJ says, as a whole, our wide receivers, yeah, we got some great wide receivers, man. And now the only question would be, who starts? Who starts at X? Who starts at Z? Who starts at Y? I do believe Ryan Williams will have a say in that. That's no disrespect to our great wide receivers, but I do believe Ryan is extremely talented at the top of the route. I went over in length on the videos. Ryan attacks the top of the route, man. Like, this is a kid that don't shy away from the top of the route. He's a kid that don't expect the quarterback to throw him open. This is a kid that attacks and puts his foot in the ground, and really attacks the top of the route. And I think that's what we need. That's what Jalen Milroe needs. We really hadn't had a consistent receiver to do that since Devontae. A kid that really attacked the top of the route. You see Devontae doing that in the league right now. That's why he got that contract. Devontae is great, better than most at the top of the routes. I think A.J. Brown might be stronger, right, in his release and his going up to get the ball, but Devontae is a better route runner. Devontae is a better at the top of the route. And Devontae is sneaky within coverage. Devontae understands how to set defensive backs up. We need wide receivers that understand that. You got to understand the distance. When you come out of that dig route, where's the safety? Is the safety behind you? Is he in front of you? Is he in your hip pocket, your side pocket? Where is he? You got to understand how to attack the top of the route and set the defensive backs up so your quarterback don't always have to throw you open, right? And we need that this year, big time. Adam Lamparilla, what's up, Adam? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Roll Tide to you, brother. Bentley says, I believe Caleb Odom will have the biggest impact as a freshman. Ryan Williams will do the same. Here's what concerns me about Caleb Odom. And I had this concern. If you go back to the past videos, you will hear me talk about that. You will hear me talk about my concern with Caleb Odom. My concern with Caleb is when I watched his high school tape, I didn't see him playing anything but the X as a receiver. I didn't see him playing no inline tight end. I didn't see him playing nothing but X, right? I knew when he got to college, he was going to have to really get stronger, bigger, and thicker to play inline tight end in college. Now, A-Day, he had some problems getting off press coverage in college, right? He did. They were sticking to that kid like glue. So he creates a matchup when he's at the tight end spot, the H-back, the inline tight end spot. That's when he creates the matchups, getting somebody with his athleticism on a linebacker, on a safety. That's when he can really exploit his size, especially in the red zone. So if they're going to play him at X, he got to learn how to beat press coverage. He got to get off press coverage. And if he's going to play inline tight end, he got to get stronger, because you just can't line up there and catch passes. You got to be able to block it inline tight end at some point, right? So I think if he's going to play X, he got to be more aggressive in his release. He got to get off press coverage, man, right? And if he's going to play inline, he got to get stronger. So I think this fall and this summer is exceptionally important for Caleb. Caleb is going to have a huge career here, but I do believe to be effective in the SEC, he's got to get stronger from the inline, and he's got to be more aggressive in his release playing X wide receiver. Ruben says Jeremy Bernard going to show out. Where I think Jeremy's going to have a great season, because Jeremy understands this offense. He understands where the holes at in the defenses coming out of this offense. Five Adam is talking about Amari Jefferson and Rico Scott. These. Let me tell you something, man. To Five Adams' point, what's up, Ricky Smith? Roll Tide to you, brother. Good to see you, man. These young receivers are gonna push these guys, bro. It just all depends on if they can learn the offense. If Rico Scott may have a 41-inch vertical, kid was dunking without even jumping, just hopping, jumping like Rico Scott can jump out the gym, bro. Amari Jefferson is physical, man. So these young receivers are going to push this wide receiver room, and I think it need to be pushed. I've seen a lot of drop season A-Day. I've seen a lot of lazy route running, right? I've seen high-low routes that wasn't ran the way I like them to be ran. So, yeah, we need some young kids to come in and light a fire under the veterans. I expect Kendrick Law and Kobe Prentice to have a huge year. They better. I expect them to come out and play well and have a huge year. Lance Hunter, what's up with you, Lance? Lance says Joe Kotzek and Bart Neblack kept running wrong. Yeah, I mean, you look, man, when you running digs, high-lows, things of that nature, things that come across the formation, meshes, man, you can't BS with that. You got to get out. Everything can't be a deep route, right? That was Billingsley's problem. He would catch all these deep balls, wouldn't catch the stuff going across the middle. Wouldn't catch it, drop it, right? These kids got to understand, when you play inline tight end, if you can't catch the ball coming across the formation, you will not play in the NFL. You won't. It's been, go ask the tight end from Clemson a few years ago, right? Kid was great catching deep balls, just as effective as the wide receivers. He's doing absolutely nothing in the NFL. If he's still there, I don't even know if he's still there. So when you play tight end, brother, you have to catch the balls coming across the formations, the short routes, the meshes. You have to, right? Every tight end isn't Travis Kelce. That's just a fact. Who has the speed to get downfield, the wherewithal to get open, and the I dare you to check me with one defensive back. Everybody don't have that, right? So, yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Please hit the like button. I want to go over this real quick, man. You guys know I'm not a real big, I'll break I'm the football guy, bro. I'm not the insider. I don't want to be the insider. I don't give a damn about interviewing people. Care less about that. I'm the coach, bro. I love the game. I study it. I teach it. I love talking about recruits. What's up, Eric, bro? Roll Tide. Van Holly, Roll Tide. Hit that like button on you guys. Weigh in if you will. But it's one recruit, man. I got to talk about it, man, because if you guys look back at my history, the only other kid I've done this to outside of this kid I'm about to do today is Ryan Williams and Caleb Downs. I did this to Caleb Downs when he was a junior, you know what I mean, going into his senior season back in the summer of that, when Alabama was first recruiting him. I got on this very show back then and said, it's a kid I saw at the Atlanta VTO camp. This kid named Caleb Downs. I was there trying to look at some other kids with my former coach I used to coach with, Coach Waldrop. And I seen him, and this kid was right. I didn't know who the hell he was. But I was like, who is this kid? And like Ryan the same way. Well, I want to do this about this kid today. What's up, Eric? I'm doing good. I'm blessed, brother. How you feeling, man? Just got my yard aerated because my side is tripping, right? So I feel good about that. Listen, it's a kid out of St. Paul High School in Mobile. His name is Anthony Tank Jones. This kid is 6'3.5", about 6'4", 235, 240 pounds, man. Here's the thing. I'm telling you, man. Listen to me. I told y'all about Caleb. I was on record with Calvin Ridley years ago and said this kid gonna be a dog. I was on record with Caleb. I'm on record with Ryan Williams, and I want to be on record right now. You can record this and play it back. Bama better go all in on this kid. I don't give a damn if they got to give him NIL today. If we can. I don't care. You better do it. You let Auburn mess around or Georgia mess around and get this kid, you in trouble. We in trouble. Listen, man. Chris Kemp, Roll Tide. Robert Hale, Roll Tide. Brian Russell, Roll Tide, bro. Listen, man. Anthony, if you guys get a chance today, go to 247 Sports. Just go to YouTube and type in, or you can just Google Anthony Tank Jones highlights. Anthony Jones highlights. St. Paul's High School, Mobile, Alabama. 6'3.5", 6'4", 235, 240 pounds. Kid is a sophomore going into his junior season. This kid had 15 damn sacks as a freshman. Let me say that again. In a very tough division in Mobile. 15 sacks as a freshman, 8 as a sophomore, missing the game. This kid is a dog. One of the best edge rushers I've seen. This kid looked like a man already, and he's a dog at closing speed. You talking about an edge rusher? If you mess around and let Georgia get their hands on this kid, or Auburn, or any of these other goofy ass schools, it is an L for Alabama. I'm telling you as I'm sitting in this chair, bro. This kid is awesome. Everybody loves Ebony. What's up, girl? How are you doing? It is so good to see you in here. Please believe it. Darius Robinson, Roll Tide, bro. D Finn, Roll Tide, bro. Man, listen, D Finn. I need them to go check out Anthony Jones, man. 24/7 Sports. Please hit that like button if you can on the way in. Jeff Horn, Roll Tide, bro. Steven Angle, what it do, brother? How you feeling? Good to see you, Steven. Listen, guys, all jokes aside, this kid, Anthony Jones, you know, I'm not the guy to go come up here and talk recruits every day. It gets annoying to me. It just does. I love my recruits, but I just can't talk about them all day, every day. It makes my teeth hurt. It just does. But when I do talk about one, you should listen to Coach on this one. Anthony Jones, man. Anthony Jones, please come to Alabama. Please come to Alabama, because this kid is an absolute dog. Listen to me. Let me tell you a little bit about this kid, man. I took notes on this kid. OG Ephraim. What's up, OG? How are you? It's good to see you. Oh, Ephraim, I'm telling them about this kid, man. You know, I'm not the recruit guy, but I'm telling y'all, man, that when I do get up here and talk about one, please listen to me. This kid, Anthony Jones, if you have a moment, Google this kid, Anthony Tank Jones, out of St. Paul High School in Mobile. I have to talk about this kid because every once in a while, Roll Tide, Khalil Cooper, every once in a while, Larry Laws, Double L. What's up with you, bro? Every once in a while, guys, it's a kid that come out of high school that just have to be talked about, and this is one of them. This kid as a freshman, guys, as a true freshman, His kid had 15 sacks, man, had 130 tackles as a freshman. That tell you, and look, he playing at St. Paul. They play in a tough division in Mobile, bro. 130 tackles, 15 sacks, man. That's a damn freshman kid, but 14 years old, right? 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. He come back his sophomore season. The kid had 87 tackles, 22 tackles for loss. 8 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, 7 touchdowns. Listen, man, he's going into his junior year right now. Exactly, OG Ephraim. Ohio State is on him. This kid got 31 offers right now from every school that you could possibly imagine. I did my own breakdown of this kid, man, as opposed to the breakdown I read about him, and I agree with every word. Usually I don't agree with every word of these breakdowns, but I agree with every word. The breakdown was, when this kid becomes a senior, he's only going to be a junior next year. 2026 kid, right? This kid, now listen to me, man. This kid is going to be on the short list of best edge rushers in the country. If not, he's already number 1 out of his class. He's probably going to stay number 1. He'll probably be the number 1 overall kid in his class of any position. Elite talent. He can dip his shoulder. He can rush off the edge. He plays the run well. He has great athleticism, crazy motor. He just don't rely on the bull rush. He does rely on the speed rush, can move. He has 2 different moves. The kid's ceiling is ridiculously high. Young kid, quiet, just love football. Good student, right? Listen to some of the schools that's in on this kid right now. I want you to listen to some of these schools that's in on him as a damn sophomore going into his junior season. Jay Mims, what's up, Jay Mims? Roll Tide. Everybody loves Ebony, says Coach Son. If you going on about this young man like this, I know hey, listen, I'm gonna call you Double E. Double E. He is. This kid is Noah Carter, but 2 years younger. You know what I'm saying? This kid is Ebony's son, but 2 years younger. So he the same size as Noah, same athleticism, but he just a sophomore going into his junior season. Noah is a senior going into his college season. I'm telling you, man, this kid, if Bama let this kid get away, man, it's an L for us. An L. The kid grew up a Bama fan. Then I also heard he grew up an Auburn. Somebody told me he grew up an Auburn fan. I don't know what he grew up as, but here's the schools that's in on him as a damn sophomore. Bama, Auburn, Colorado, Duke, Florida. Florida State, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Kentucky, Louisville, Michigan, Ohio State, Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Texas, Penn State, USC, which was today, and a bunch of smaller schools. Jackson State, Mississippi State is not a smaller school, but Jackson State, Liberty, a bunch of smaller schools. But practically all of the top 10 in the country is on this kid. And he's only a sophomore going into his junior season. He's a composite 5-star, 4-star individual, which that's nothing new to be a 4-star. He's young, but he's a composite 5. So that tells you he's going to be a 5-star probably going into next season. Listen, Adam Woodard, Roll Tide to you, brother. We talking about Anthony Tank Jones. I'm telling the guys in the chat, I'm telling the undefeated, if you get an opportunity, you go to Google, you type in Anthony Jones, St. Paul's High School, and it'll take you to 24/7 and you watch this kid. This kid's closing speed is that of a senior. He's only a damn sophomore, man. This kid got 2 more years of high school. He just going into his junior season right now. 2026 kid. Jay Sports Cars, what's up with you, bro? How you feeling, man? I'm telling you, Bama better go all in on this kid. They better go all in. I don't care what they have to do. Do not allow Auburn and Pinkwood or Greenwood or Yellowwood, whatever the hell it's called, to snatch this kid out from under our fingernails. You go all in on these kind right here, because these kind right here will change your whole defense. This is the Jadeveon Clowney, Will Anderson type kid. I am telling you as I'm sitting here, this kid is awesome. Um, this kid is rated 5th nationally in his age group, right? Already. Young kid, straight from the state, right here in the backyard where Coach Saban made his bones at, Mobile, Port City, Alabama. You don't let other people come here and take your recruits of this caliber. You just don't. You just don't. They better go all in on this kid, brothers. Loomis, facts. Hell, I contribute to Yay, Alabama, or all whatever the hell it's called. I contribute for this one. Seriously. Quiet kid, don't want no publicity, just want to play football. Great parents, great family, come from a good program down there in Mobile, really good, solid program in St. Paul, well coached. They better go get this one, and you better go now. Because I'm going to tell you, with all those, what recruit do you guys know all those schools are owned from the state of Alabama as a sophomore? Not many. Georgia, Texas, Bama, Ohio State, Michigan, Auburn, practically the whole top 10. USC was today. They better go all in on this one. If you don't, it is going to be a big, big L. And this is the truth, man. These kind don't come along a lot, bro. These kind don't come along a lot, man. So that's all I got to say about that. Shout out to Anthony Tank Jones, the mayor. You know what I mean? So, as we transition, college football is forever changing, guys. We know college football is forever changing, man. And this is what I'm about to tell you guys is why I said I never get mad at the kid. I mean, I get mad at the kid. Don't get me wrong. Caden Proctor, leave Bama. I'm pissed, right? Shout out to Buck. What up, Buck? Roll Tide, man. Ephraim, you already know, OG. But in the finer scheme, my anger only lasts a few minutes, right? Because it is what it is. I don't get on social media blasting the kids and all that stuff like some of these guys do. I'll never be that guy. But what I'm about to read to you guys is why I don't stay mad at the children. College football is all about the money. And what I'm about to tell you, if this don't prove to you that we've been telling you this all year, this is why these kids don't respect that you can get your degree speech anymore. This is why these kids transfer to another school for the money. As soon as the season over, they're switching jerseys. This is why, what I'm about to read to you. If you don't think these parents are reading these same articles, these kids are reading the same articles, then you are kidding yourself. All this loyalty and all that stuff. This Adam, if you're still in Adam, this is what I was talking about the other day. You cannot hold the kids to a standard that the rest of the world don't give a damn about. College football in the 50-foot version, not the grand scheme, but the 50-foot version is the second most popular sport behind NFL football. Now, sure, the NBA dominate on playoffs and things of that nature, but you're talking about just a normal Saturday, just a normal Tuesday of NFL, normal Friday, 17.9 NBA game, 22.1 college football game between two great schools. Now, every college football game is not going to draw that, but Michigan and Alabama, Georgia and Alabama, Alabama and Texas did. So anytime you can have college football competing with pro sports and winning a few of those battles, you better know money's about to be involved. This is why I do not hold kids responsible when I see them make a decision based solely off money. Warner Brothers, Discovery, and ESPN strike a 5-year deal for the college football playoff games. So Warner Brothers is now in it. The Discovery Channel is now in it. And ESPN is sharing the wealth because everybody wants to pay them, of course. So what that means is, you say, what does that mean, Coach Sean? What that means is entities that used to didn't give a damn about college football are all want to be involved now. entities. Buck. Tell them, Buck. Talk to them, Buck. Entities that didn't give a damn about college football even 5 years ago. Everybody want in. What's that old speech on Jay-Z album? You guys got fat. It's my turn. It's my turn. ESPN getting fat, right? Warner Brothers said, it's my turn. Streaming services, it's my turn. The Discovery is like, it's my turn. So you got all of these conglomerates. Everybody want a piece of college football now. The college football playoff. Do you realize it was $731 billion, not million, B with a B. That kind of money, you gonna wake up the NFL, you gonna wake up the NBA. When have you guys ever known the NFL to be like, oh, don't worry about it, we won't play Thursday night games no more, we just let y'all have Thursday night, it's cool. They ain't never worked with college football on nothing, right? This is why. You think the kids see this? You don't think the parents see this? It's all about the almighty dollar in college. You got to get your degree. You're a student athlete. Man, I'll slap you to the Everglades. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. All these backdoor deals, all these deals going on in college football to make money. Everybody want a piece, man. Everybody want a piece, right? Warner Brothers now, Discovery now, streaming services now. Where the hell y'all been? Disney, I know Disney, ESPN are all, I get it. But look what they're doing. They're making the pie much bigger and everybody getting a bigger slice. Everybody. We all get rich. That's what they're looking at it. Why make $5 or $6 billion? Hell, we can make 790, right? So when you look at what's going on in college football and you look at everybody who's trying to get involved with college football, Disney will keep exclusively on the championship games throughout the terms of the contract, right? Which runs through 2031. Disney is paying about 1.3 billion with a B per year to keep the rights to the entire college football playoff, and they decide who gets a piece of the bigger pie, the championship games. You know, remember it's a 12-team playoff now. Lots of home games. All of these conglomerates, they're pushing TNT out of it. The basketball side, they're trying to cancel Charles Barkley and them show, all because of this. All these it's affecting the NBA basketball. The college football playoff families, they call it. Bill Hancock, the executive director of college football playoff. Sports fans across the country are intimately familiar with their work, and we will do our best to spread this product all across the United States. They don't give a damn about your chemistry class on Monday. They don't give a damn about your biology class and your biology lab class on Tuesday and Wednesday. They don't give a damn. They want that 790 billion. It's not about student athlete. I don't even call them those student athletes no more. You might just call them mini professionals now, right? Football has made a decision that's going to impact basketball. You guys know basketball plays sometimes 2 times a week. You'll have a game on Tuesday night. You'll come back, have another game on Friday. You're in Los Angeles. You play for the University of Southern California. You got a game on Tuesday night at Rutgers, New Jersey. That's in New Jersey. That's Tuesday night. Well, you got another game against Maryland on Friday. Both of them are road games. What the hell are you going to do? Go 2,000 miles to Rutgers, New Jersey, the same day you play as a basketball game? Absolutely not. You're going to leave the day before. So you've missed Monday. You're going to miss Tuesday. Then you got to come back and go to Maryland on Thursday. So you can probably miss the whole week of school. But you're a student athlete though, right? Right? TF out of here. TF, you know what TF stands. Out of here. All about the dough, baby. Right? Nobody thinks about these other sports. We keep thinking about football. What about baseball? Baseball, the USC's and the UCLAs and the Oregons, they're all in the Big Ten now. What about baseball? We know baseball games, you have a couple of those games a week, double headers, same day. What happens when Oregon plays Penn State on Monday? They got another baseball game on Thursday. They play Michigan. So you're going to go from the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, all the way to Ann Arbor, Michigan, right? Then you got to come back and go all the way to whoever the hell else they play there, right? That's a 1,000-mile trip probably. So that kid is going to miss 3 of the 5 days of school, guaranteed. But they're student athletes though, right? Right? So, brother, it's all about, look at the deals that's being done behind closed doors. That's now being given to the public. These are deals that have been in talks for years before this college football playoff even got decided on. All this thing is connecting to, I'm seeing now, one thing is connecting to the other, connecting to the other, connecting to the other. And it's all about this. And we expect the kids not to pay attention to this? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stephen Angle, Coach Sean, maybe they just need to have a draft and then they can negotiate their contracts. Well, here's the thing, though. You can't draft college kids, Stephen. I mean, while they're still eligible to be in college, once you draft something, your eligibility is out the window, right? The bottom line is, Stephen, what my point is, my brother, is everything college football is doing, it don't benefit the kid, man. You know what I'm saying? More games, farther away games, more TV money though, more bowl games, more ticket prices, more concession prices, more hotels, right? Everybody getting paid, brother, except for the kids who on that field. And the ones that are getting paid, fans mad about it. No, brother, never me. Never me, because I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I can remember when kids used to be 5-star kids, they go to camp for free. I can remember the Will Andersons, Minka Fitzpatricks of the past, they go to camp free. Shh, not no more. Give a damn if you Julio Joe number 2, you're going to pay for this camp. Everything, brother, it's all about money. And if you guys don't think with social media as wide open as it is today, that these kids don't see what's going on, that they don't want a piece of this, that they don't know the bylaws by heart by now, then you are kidding yourselves. I said last show, don't blame the kids for the way college football is going. You blame the adults, especially the one in suits and neckties in these back rooms. Because these guys are why college football is going the way it is going. I promise you they are. It's a whole fact. Hey, Mickey Pate, let me put that on board, Mickey. Mickey say, what if baseball had a 3-game series? Think about, Mickey, if you Rutgers, Maryland, if you're Rutgers, New Jersey, excuse me. Rutgers baseball team, okay. Say your game is at USC and at Oregon. So you're going to go from the East Coast to the damn West Coast. That's a cross-country trip. 2 times a week. Bro, this kid gonna miss the whole damn week of school, bro. Like, every football decision that was made affects every other sport. You know why? Because football pay the damn bills. But that don't make it no easier, right? What's up, Bell? Roll Tide to you, brother. Run the Table Sports TV. What's up with your boy? Real Rap 100. All facts, brother. This is why I don't get mad at these kids, man. All these adults are doing everything possible. And here's a bigger thing that nobody's talking about. Every kid's not getting NIL. Not to that effect. Not to that effect. $2,000 a semester, a month. It ain't, that might help mama a little bit, but that ain't helping mama, not in this day and age. $2,000. Listen. Nobody's talking about the fan experience. Now, we all know going to a big game hotel rooms, ticket prices, travel, you're going to pay a couple thousand. You could be out of a couple thousand, even if you try to play it cheap and smart and, you know, lowly hotels, not the good ones. You still going to pay for that ride, whether it's by plane, rental car, gas, whatever, right? Think about the fans of these kids from USC, right? They may have the money to do it, I don't know, but a cross-country trip to New Jersey, to Maryland, to Michigan, to Ohio, I looked it up, and from Los Angeles to Columbus, Ohio, I think it said it was 2,000 miles or 1,700 miles, something like that, 1,500 miles. What fans you know in abundance that's gonna make that trip on a regular? And even if I do make it, y'all got Penn State next week, I damn sure won't be going to that one. You know what I'm saying? So, brother, listen, it's crazy out here, man. Football, college football is because I really believe, Bear, it's about to be like the NFL. You know how the NFL has the NFC South, the NFC North, the NFC, you know, you can have two conferences, Big Ten and SEC, and all these divisions, what I believe, with 4 or 5 teams in each division, 3 or 4 teams, whatever it is, in each division. AFC South, AFC North, AFC. You're going to be Big Ten South, Big Ten North, Big Ten West, Big Ten Central, Big Ten, whatever, SEC South, SEC West, and you're going to have 4 or 5 teams, because if Florida State and Clemson eventually come over, like I think they're eventually going to do, because the ACC went the cheap way and not going to pay them money, I think this thing could explode in the worst way. That's a whole fact, Bear. That's a whole fact. But they say they student athletes. You get to go into a regular school with no scholarships. Facts, man. It's crazy, man. And we mad at the children because they want their share. Nah, bro. JLB, what's up with you, bro? JLB, what's going on, bro? Nah, it's a lot of things going on in college football, bro. Look at this stuff, man. Now Warner Brothers, the Discovery, all these people want in on college football. They want a piece of the pie. Man, listen. One thing about rich people can smell the money. Oh, that's a couple of million over there. I'm headed that way. A couple of billion over there. They can smell the money, bro. Right? So it's a reason these streaming services, Warner Brothers, they want in college football now. They want a piece of this CFP, college football playoffs. This thing is becoming more popular than ever. This game that's coming out has everybody waiting. They're promoting the hell out of it, man. And they let it go in July, you know? Then it's ain't but a month till practice start, a little over a month, till at least the kids come back and start practicing. So it's all about the almighty dollar, man. College football is turning into the NFL, right? I can remember 10 years ago at Alabama. What's up, Lynn? Shout out to Lynn, man. Lynn Shannonfeld from Alabama right there. Much love to Lynn. Hey, Buck, Lynn, Bear. I can remember 5, Adam, 10 years ago, Alabama didn't even have a graphics personnel department. I think they had one guy that, you know, now from what Courtney Morgan said, they have an entire, they have a couple of people now, personnel department, and that's your job now. Like, you don't wear 3 or 4 hats. Your job is to create graphics, get these recruits on campus, make them feel well, create whatever the hell they want created, right? Damn, for real? Like, boy, things have changed, bro, right? So, and you know, I saw this coming, man. I saw this coming. I attended the camp in Atlanta, bro. I was just talking to different kids. Some of my kids was out there that I've coached before, was out there competing. Shout out to William. Shout out to Dre Money. Shout out to Kinsley. Shout out to Chadarius. Shout out to Quez. You know what I'm saying? All these kids, Quez in the pros now. Shout out to Quez Watkins. My broski, little partner. So kids was doing their thing out there then. And you could just see the kids from the other 7-on-7 teams and all-star teams, and kids were just talking, you know. They didn't give a damn about the tradition of the school no more. They wasn't talking about, the history of the school no more. No. Right? The jargon and the feel and the talk was just different, right? Made me feel old. I'm like, golly, man, these kids are so different now, right? But when you look around college football and you look around the world and this country and everything, they're only picking up what we're putting down, if you feel what I'm saying. They're only picking up what we're putting down, Again, some of these camps used to be free if you was a recruit. None more. Everything about money. Make them pay. You got to pay to park at some of these things. It's like, really? I can remember you. Why does everything got to be money now? So look at the standard that we set for them. They're growing up in this world. We make everything about money. Money is so important, and we know that your quality of life is based off your money in this country, in this world, right? We know that. But at the same time, if you're a 15, 14, 16-year-old kid coming up in this era, what do you think he's going to hold important? The videos he watched make him think money is the most important thing. The people around him, even though the dude with the money's a sucker, he got money. So all the girls love him. All the parents love him. The coaches love him. He can do no wrong. The kids see that, right? Every time you look around, it's homeless people being evicted out their homes for practically these stupid amounts of money. These kids see all this, man, in their day-to-day lives. You've placed such an importance on money and your status as far as your financial, monetary way of life is that the kids don't give a damn about nothing else no more. They want to do what we can do to get the money. As they say, I want the check. And guess who's to blame for that? You think a 14-year-old kid is to blame for that? No, sir. We're blamed for that. We're to blame for that. Every video they watch, every person they hang with, no matter what cultural background you're from, white, black, purple, green, Asian, it don't matter. Look at every show that they watch on TV. Everything is always promoting the importance of monetary gain. Who do you think these kids look up to? These athletes. Every time you got cyber trucks now everybody want a cyber truck. These kids want that. They want that. It's ugly as hell, but they want that because they always see that on every channel. Everybody it's promotion, right? What do you think these kids want to do, guys? Right? Now, some understand that it's hard work. Some understand that it's not going to come easy, but some are willing to do and cut whatever corner need to be cut to get the check. Everything we promote to them, it's not about growth of life. It's about money. The sucker with money got all the girls. See, in my day, you could be a sucker with money. If you was a sucker, nobody dealt with you. If you was a sucker, nobody dealt with you. Nobody hung with you. Nobody cared about you. If you were a foul individual, your money didn't save you. Your character spoke volumes. Nowadays, your character could be BS. As long as you got the bread, nobody cares. Go ask 6ix9ine. If you know, you know. Nobody cares nowadays. And these kids are growing up in that era, guys. They see it. They see the importance. They see these coaches who talk that credibility stuff. My credibility, all this mess. They see these coaches switching jobs like flapjacks. I watched a coach named Manny Diaz go to Temple and was crying and was happy he had a Temple job. Miami called. He stayed at Temple for 13 minutes and got the hell out of there. Well, bigger check. See y'all later. Damn the fact I just gave y'all a loyalty speech. I'm going to a better job. These kids see that. They'll bring it up to you if you talk to them. I watched Willie Taggart at Oregon. He's happy to get this opportunity. Florida State called. Well, got to go. Everything is about money. Everything. Ain't no loyalty. What loyalty? What's that word mean? Right? So think about that before we go hard on these kids, man. Think about what they're growing up in, bro. Think about the world and the society that these kids are coming up in. It's not the same as we grew up. If you're over 30, not the same. It's not the same. If you got kids, you know what I'm talking about. The sucker is, as long as you got some money, run the world. You know what I'm saying? And it carries over to college. It even gets greater in college. So think about that, man, before you guys go hard on these kids, bro. You know, yeah, these universities, man, are charging for. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's just the world we live in, guys. It's the world we live in, man. All these things are being promoted and make kids feel like I gotta take a shortcut. And the only way some of these kids won't take a shortcut is if you really, really, really talk to them and make them see at a young age, hard work pays off, son. It pay off. Just trust it. But it's hard to work hard, man. It's hard when you see this guy over here, don't work hard as you, but he got everything. So it's crazy, guys. Warner Brothers is college football now. It's crazy, bro. All right, transitioning to something else. I knew I was gonna get on my soapbox about that because it's just so astronomically crazy to me, man, which way we going right now. It's crazy to me. Nick Saban, Coach Saban. What's up, Tim? How you doing, Tim? Roll Tide to you, bro. Hey, man, before I even transition, I gotta put this on screen, bro. Buck, talk to him, Buck. Buck say, football hasn't been innocent in a long time. We just couldn't see it until now. That is a, man, I like to drop the L-bomb. That is a whole fact, Buck. I know this personally, brother. Coaching at BJ, man, listen. I've seen some things, bro, with kids and these recruiters and these college recruiters and parents at, man, listen. I never want to see college football get like college basketball. AAU and all that, man, it's not even a dirty game. For AAU, you have to take the R out. It's a dirty game. Dirty. You got to say dirty. It's not even dirty. Dirty is too correct of a word. It's a dirty game, boy. That AAU basketball, they don't even hide it because it is crazy. That AAU basketball. It's a dirty game at the AAU level, boy. Them cats will do anything to win. Like, it's crazy, bro. If you ever coached AAU basketball, and I've never coached AAU basketball, but I got so many friends who do. It is a dirty game, bro. Dirty game. OG Ephraim talks about that $13 million lawsuit, Florida. Yeah, Jalen Rashada. I mean, they promised that kid this, had him sign all the paperwork, had him commit there. He got there, and then they reneged on the $13 million. Somebody breached the contract, so somebody's probably gonna get sued. Yeah. Lynn says the bag man is now come out the shade. Hey, Lynn, say it, Lynn. Talk to him, Lynn. The bag man has come out the shadows, brother. We really should have saw that during the Texas A&M year, right? That what, two years ago? We really should have saw that the bag man came out the shadow because the stuff Texas A&M done, brother. Now that we're finding out, like, bruh, buying kids' parents' house, like what the, buying them, man. Listen, Texas A&M didn't give a damn. They was going all in. We don't give a care what happened, right? That's why Jimbo got so upset when Coach Saban said what he said. He got a little heated. He had some ammo on his chest, some ammo. He got a little hot on the collar. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Roll Tide to you, Corey. How you doing, Corey? Roger. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It is unimaginable what is going on right now, dog. I'm telling you, from man, And it doesn't stop at the high school level. Some states like Missouri now can do it in high school. They don't got to wait till you get to college no more. They can legally offer you an NIL deal while you're in high school. And some states can't do that, like Alabama. How is that fair? Hey, bro, you in the 10th grade, but I can give you $400K right now if you sign a contract that you're going to come to Missouri, not nowhere else. But you got to be careful now. You're going to sign this now. Like, how is that fair, bro? And other states can't do that. So they got to put some stipulations on this thing, bro. Like, you know, we got streaming services now who's never been interested in college football a day in their damn life. Want a piece of the pie. We're going to get involved, right? What's next? Life Channel going to get involved, right? So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. When people see the money and the ability to make money, you start getting all types of wonderful people with their hand out. And that's what's happening. Rocket Town, what's up with you, bro? How you feeling, man? Good to see you. Rocket Town says, Coach, what role do you think sports betting and organized crime play in all the chaos? I don't know if organized crime plays a role in college football because it's so pure, it's so family. Anytime you have kids under 21, most of them still live at home when they're not in college. I don't think organized crime is playing a role in that, but sports betting, when you have this type of money involved, oh, you damn well better believe sports betting gonna be involved. You damn well better believe it's an assistant coach right now at such and such university, letting the bookie know, hey, just want you to know, Jalen got a little ankle injury and he might not play the whole game. So make sure that's going on somewhere, man. Not insinuating at Alabama. I'm just using that as an example. Anytime you have money of this type in the B words, the billions, you better believe cats is out there and they're trying their best to keep it pure, to keep it, keep that stuff out of it. Coach Saban spoke about that. Keep these agents and these energy vampire type people away from your program. Coach Saban spoke about that, and everybody hated on him because he told the truth about it. So and don't get it wrong, brother, I have no problem with a kid getting paid, right? I see some of these people hating on us too much. They don't want the kid. No, when have you ever heard me stick up for the coach and not the player? I used to be a player. I understand. I come from humble beginnings. But I want the player to do it like Bryce did it, like Will Anderson did it. Take your NIL deal, make your money. But when you come to Bama, sign with Bama, and then get on the field and make the big money. That's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's supposed to work, man. Shout out to Lisa Fitzhugh, my sister Lisa. What's up, Lisa? If you want to get in shape, I challenge all of you to go to Twitter and go look up Lisa Fitzhugh. You won't be sorry, I assure you that, right? And your belly won't be sorry either, right? Get in shape with Lisa Fitzhugh. Preach, coach. I contribute to Alabama. Some fans don't like that. NIL supposed to be different from bags. All facts. Fans who beg and want kids to come to their team for free are not realistic. I wish I could keep this up the whole show. This is a young lady who clearly understands athletics. Clearly. From the look of her and it's reading her comment, she clearly understands. This is not 1999. This ain't even 2005 anymore. Those days are gone and will never return, right? You better get on the boat. You better get on the program or you will get left behind. That is 100% facts, Lisa. Thank you for that $10 super chat too. Much, much, much appreciated for you for that. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Lisa, who always come with the fire. It's a fact, man. It's a fact. JLB says, Coach, I think it crossed quarterback Rashad's mind that all he's doing is open up the gates for schools to start suing kids for opting out and all sorts of nonsense. It's so much going on now, JLB. I don't even know which way I man, nothing would shock me, JLB. That's all I'll say, man. Nothing would shock me. I wish people would take Bryce Young and Will Anderson as the example people. Bryce and Will could have went to the pros. No, let me take that back. That's not what I meant to say. Bryce and Will could have set out the bowl game. That's what I meant to say. Alabama had lost 2 games, right? For us, that's a dead season to Bama fans. 2 games, oh, that's over with. We went to play Kansas State. Kansas State is the team who beat TCU, the team they put in over Alabama. You know what Bryce and Will said? Nah, we're not going out like that. We're not going out like that. We're getting NIL deals the right way. We got money in our pocket. We got insurance policies at our disposal. We about to play, and we gonna whip some ass, right? We gonna put belt to ass on this team that beat TCU to send a shockwave to the world to let them know Bama is still Bama. Don't be fooled. Same thing Florida State could have done, but they didn't. They took their tail between their asses, not between their legs, between their asses, and used that as an excuse to not play Georgia, right? Georgia wasn't going to sit out. They was going to roll over your asses. They wasn't going to sit out. They was taking that same opportunity to make a statement to you. You chose to sit out so you could use that built-in excuse. Oh, everybody sit out. You knew what was going to happen without your quarterback. They'll never tell you that, but you knew what was going to happen when you played Georgia without your quarterback. You knew there was an L coming. We saw you play Louisville. We saw you play Florida, who sucked. And you almost got beaten both of those. You knew what was coming against them dogs. You knew what was coming. They had just lost to Bama. They about to run a trail over your ass. But you let everybody sit out. You wanted them to sit out because you knew what was going to happen. This way, we can have a built-in excuse, not worry about nothing. Slap to the Everglades for that. Got no love for that. But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. It's a lot going on right now. I was going to talk about, well, I guess I will talk about Coach Saban real quickly. Roll Tide Patty says, Coach, do you think we will ever get to the point where the coaches get tired of being sued and start suing players? I don't think they'll sue the players, but what I think, especially if they're not, some of them 16, 17, they'll sue the parents. But what I think, Roll Tide Patty, is I think it's going to be some stipulations. Coach Saban talked about this coming. Don't know when they're coming, but they'll definitely have some type of stipulations that either prevent you. It'll be some type of litigation stipulation. You can believe that. That's coming. It had to be, because for the college football game to be able to come out and kids opt, you see, they made the kids opt in, right? This way they can't be sued. You have to opt into the game. If you opt in, we'll send you a little check. If you don't opt in, then you won't be on the game. So that's, they'll come up with something similar to that. And it's crazy. Really quick, Coach Saban, shout out to him, who's retired, but still continuing his philanthropic efforts. Coach Saban is now, he appeared at the Old Overton Club in Birmingham for his Knicks Kids golf tournament. Him and his beautiful wife, Miss Saban, Miss Terry. So Coach Saban is launching and building a career development program for former Alabama players. Shout out to Coach Saban. If I had a hat on, I'd tip it to you. He's establishing a development program for former Bama players who went to the league, got hurt, can't play no more for whatever reason. They're being funded by some pretty powerful people to some degree, he said. Great projects to help these kids cope, get jobs, everything, continue to develop in their career. It'll be run by Coach Saban and UA Associate Athletics Director and Student Services, Molly Dowd. Part of the program will include reaching out to former athletes, former Tide defensive backs, to come back and graduate like Eli Ricks did. Just a bunch of different things they're doing with former players to make sure these kids stay afloat. You're preparing yourself for when you can't play football anymore. That's his motto. And we have a great resource in the University of Alabama. He's also coming with a new Saban Center STEM building. So Coach Saban is still doing lots of things to support the community, still doing lots of things to support the former and present athletes. And I tip my hat, if I had one, to Coach Saban and Miss Terry, who are still at the forefront of college football, even if he isn't coaching it no more. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Kill Tech? Roll Tide to you, Kill Tech. Yeah, so it's crazy, guys. It's crazy, man. I'm glad you guys tapped in with me. I wanted to worry you for a minute and really talk about some things that are going on in college football. I got a few more topics I'm probably going to save to tomorrow that I didn't get to. But again, please, if you weren't here in the beginning, tap in with Anthony Jones. Anthony Tank Jones. I led off with this topic, and I told everybody in the chat, you know, Coach Sean don't come on here a lot and talk about recruiting unless it's a kid that I know committed to Alabama, or I'll give him love, or I'll evaluate him, in my humble opinion. But this is one of these days when I'm Coach Sean Smook today, right? Please, Anthony Jones, come to Alabama. Come to Alabama, bro. A lot of kids' highlight tape I get excited about. A lot of kids' tape I get ecstatic about. This is the one I was ecstatic about. Ryan Williams, Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, and Caleb Downs. I talked about all these kids before. Not on the show, obviously. Caleb I did. Ryan I did. This kid, Anthony Tank Jones, 6'3", 240, from right here in Mobile, Alabama, St. Paul's High School, is that dude. And if Bama lose that kid to these other punk-ass schools, it is an L for us. And that's a whole damn fact. I don't care how you want to look at it. Now, I'm sure we'll get our share of great recruits, but this kid is in your state, in your backyard, in a place that we used to dominate in Mobile. Do not allow Auburn and Pinkwood and Yellowwood and Greenwood and Purplewood to come in here and take that kid, especially not an out-of-state school like Georgia or Texas. The kid got 27, 30-something offers as a damn sophomore going into his junior season. The kid is that guy. He's an edge. The kid had 15 sacks. He's fresh. If you ever played football before on varsity, how many freshmen do you know of come into varsity and dominate like that as a damn freshman? And he's not playing in 1A football. This kid's playing in Mobile, St. Paul, 6, 7A, big time football, right? This kid had 15 sacks, man, his freshman season. Just completed his sophomore season and now going into his junior year coming up this year. 2026 kid. If you watch film, go watch his. Closing speed, ridiculous. Edge rusher, ridiculous. He looked like he's not even sweating when he's playing football. Can't run the ball on him, can't pass the ball on him, can't block him. He's already 240 pounds, 35, 40 pounds. Great kid, quiet, good family, and loves to play football. Don't even like no publicity. If Bama lose this kid, that's an L for us. Straight up. Care how you want to say it, how you want to look at it. These type of kids come to Bama. Back up the Loomis truck, whatever the hell you got to do. Get your Texas on, get your Texas A&M on, and go get this kid. Coach Sean said it. Go get this kid, so you can rewind this back and say I told you. Anthony Tank Jones. Google that kid. 24/7 Sports. Check that kid out. We need that kid. We need that young man. Shout out to him and his family, right? Prayers go to you and hope you come to the tide, young man. Much love to the undefeated. Link to the undefeated. Much to you guys, all of you in the chat, man. All of you watching. I really, really, really appreciate you tapping in. You guys make this fun for me. OG Ephraim, go watch Emmitt Smith at Florida versus Bama. That's why, yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, hey, Lynn. Yeah, Lynn especially. Lynn, you know what you're watching. Check him out, brother. Ed, for an edge rusher, that young Lynn, with that kind of body, with that kind of dip and that kind of swim, and he handling offensive linemen. I'm talking about big 6'6". He looked just like Noah Carter to me, but he's 2 years younger than Noah. Like, you got to go get this kid, man. If you Alabama, you cannot allow this kid to lead the state. Whatever you got to do, this kid need to be wearing crimson. right? This kid is a talent. This kid is a talent, man. Go get him. James Holloway, his name is Anthony Tank Jones. 6'3", 6'4". They got him 6'3.5, so he probably 6'4", about 235, 240 pounds. Kid is only a sophomore, brother. 15 sacks as a freshman, 8 as a sophomore. Now he's going into the junior season. Oh, man, is that Kill Tech? Kill Tech, thank you, brother. Thank you. $50 super chat from Kill Tech. Kill Tech says, for recruiting, how much do you think is going to matter how well the team plays this year? It's a good question. I worry about our defensive staff doesn't have the name to get the top player. I like the staff because it feels like a group with something to prove. Kill Tech, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you kindly for that $50 super chat. I can assure you everybody here appreciates that, man. Thank you very, very much for that, brother. Roll Tide to you. And to answer your first question, I think how we play is going to have a direct effect on recruiting, especially this year with Coach Saban being gone. I think people are going to have their eyes on Alabama football probably more than they have in recent memory because they want to see the chinks in the armor. Everybody will have their different reasons, Kill Tech, for watching. It's just like, I call it the Floyd Mayweather effect. Floyd Mayweather, whether you liked him, hate him, loved him, he always had these big pay-per-view numbers, 300 and some million. Boxers now only do like 100 and some. Floyd would double that. Why? Because people would buy this man fights, half because they loved him, other half because they just wanted to see him lose, right? Either way, he win, right? So I think that has a lot to do with it. Yes, they will be tuned in to Alabama because Saban is gone. It's the chinks in the armor there. I want to be there when it does. That's what the haters are saying. So I think the way we play, yes, we'll have a direct effect on recruiting because Saban is gone. No more freebies. You got to go out there and reestablish yourself as Alabama like we know we can, right? Under the DeBoer era. I worry about our defensive staff doesn't have. I don't think they have the name, but I tell you, they have the hunger, like you said. And I think if the defense come out and play well and dominate and play with excitement and have Kane Womack out there jumping up and down and having fun, we'll get just as many defensive recruits as we've ever gotten, especially in this defense, right? If these kids come out and have fun and play Bama football and play with a chip on their shoulder, we would definitely get as many recruits as we've ever had. With Courtney Morgan, with the division of recruiters that we have, with the recruiting staff that we have, and the level and play of football on the field. You couple those things together and you put them together, you have a great product to sell. A great product to sell, man. So yes, sir, I think our recruiting will shoot through the roof. And once we get on that field and play with some enthusiasm, it'll bleed over into the recruits. I like the staff because it feels like a group, something, and they are. All these small college guys, they do got something to prove, right? People gonna be watching, you know. They're gonna be watching, and I think we're gonna be fine. I think these kids have enough moxie where the standard of Alabama football runs through their veins. And they're going to refuse to fail. I believe that. I really believe that, Kill Tech. I look for us to have a great season, right? And I look for the recruits to flock to us like a magnet. And that's a whole fact, man. Thank you again for the $50 super chat, Kill Tech. Roll Tide to you, man. Hey, Lynn, facts, brother. Facts, man. That's a whole fact. You and I both, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buck. Thank you, Buck, for tapping in. You know, appreciate you guys, man, for tapping in, man. You know, much love to you. You guys do a great job of support and just talking football, man. Just talking football. Shout out to OG Ephraim. Winning helps, facts. Winning helps, man. Is that Jay Meir? Jay Meir. What up? Coach Jay Meir is in the house, man. That's my broski right there. Where you go, Jay? That's Coach Jake right there, man. That's my defensive guru right there. Love it, Coach. Trying to get this one asleep tonight. Oh, man, handle your business, man. Much love to you. See you tomorrow, including you got all facts, brother. Hey, Jay Meir, kiss them little ones for all of us, man. You know, tell them roll tide before they go to bed. Say prayers for them, man. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, brother. Miss you tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Roll tide to Coach Jake right there, man. That's straight up from Washington, University of Washington football. That's my defensive guru. When I want to know something about the D, I call Jake. And that's a whole damn fact. The truth will always be in the details. And that is a detail of the truth that I just gave you by Coach Jake. 100% facts. Shout out to you guys, man. You too, Eric. You guys have a great night, brother. Thank you for tapping in. James, Holloway, Roll Tide, my friend. Steven, 5 Adam, everybody, man. JLB, everybody. Buck, you know, Corey, Coach Jake, you know, Brian, Kill Tag, Tim, OG, Ephraim, just everybody. CJ, the Ville, from the Ville. Everybody, man. Thank y'all, man. Until tomorrow, man. Remember, tell your families, tell everybody, man. Say what you want to say, but the truth will always be in the details, man. That won't change, man. I appreciate you guys. And until tomorrow, Roll Tide.